Coming up on BrickNerd, we'll take a look at Santa's Workshop and the Tumbler. All that and the latest Lego news right here on BrickNerd. Welcome to BrickNerd, your source for all things Lego and the Lego fan community. If you're nerdy about the bricks, you come to the right place. First up, the news. BrickNerd is very pleased to announce the official launch of BrickNerd Studios, our stop-motion animation service. Although we've been doing animation for almost a year, it's time we made it official. Speaking of BrickNerd Studios, we recently premiered our first in-house stop-motion short, Batman vs. Superman. Thanks so much to everyone for all the views and the comments. We're very glad you like it. We're already hard at work on the sequel. Look for it early next year. Bricklink and Kuso have joined forces to bring us Kuso Brick, allowing MOCs to become custom sets with as few as 100 votes. Although, you can also nominate someone else's work without their consent. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Well, that about does it for the news. Let's take a look at this. Santa's Workshop. If you joined me and the guys from Beyond the Brick, just a couple weeks ago, they did this 24-hour live event. I don't know how they did it, but they stayed up and streamed 24 hours straight. And the second morning, I actually joined them, and we all built this set live. That was a lot of fun. I'm going to do something a little bit different on this episode. We're not going to do a little segment one. I'm just going to do two showcases. So, have a look. I don't know if it's my favorite from all the winter sets, but it's up there. I don't have really much to complain about on it, and it's a really cool set. Although I will say one thing. You know Dasher and Dancer and Prancer and Vixen. And that's all you need to know because you only get 4 reindeer. Come on. I would have happily done away with this. I mean, this is a really cool little factory thing. But if that could have gone away and I could have got 4 more reindeer, I would have been happy with that. And it's kind of not really workshop-ish, but maybe a couple another workbench or a table that the elves could be working on. It's falling apart. But no, I'm happy with it. I'm really happy with it. It's cool to get Santa. For a long time, Santa was always represented by Lego with that weird kind of pointy beard with the 2 tips on it, and it always seemed like not quite Santa to me. But that's Santa. So, and I'm a big Santa fan. So, and I'm waiting. I'm hoping there's going to be a motion control rig under the tree. I keep asking for it. We'll see if Santa hooks me up. Anyway, I really, really like this set. I'll give it 5 out of 5 Nerdlies. Now let's take a look at the Batman Tumbler. Now you might be thinking, that's a little weird to have this and the Santa's Workshop on the same episode. The way I think of it, there's Christmas coming. This is a pretty amazing Christmas present. And Santa's elves make the presents, so it all kind of works together. Right? This is awesome. I was kind of intimidated to actually shoot it. I wanted to do like a gray background, thought about maybe a white background. That's really hard to shoot a black thing on top of white, but ended up going black on black, and it was a joy to shoot. This thing is impossible to get a bad angle of. It's so cool looking. And as a model itself, it was a lot of fun to build. I got a little hung up if you watch the live build. Oops, I just broke it. On the back end here. It's kind of amusing. I think we messed it up twice while we were building it. But so if you do build this set, pay attention when you're building the back suspension area. It's a little light on play features. I mean, these things kind of wiggle. You can pose them, and then you can pull off these panels here to reveal the interior. That's kind of it. It doesn't do much, but you know, I don't think it's really supposed to. It rolls, excellent. As long as you want to go in a straight line, you cannot turn these front wheels. It would take a lot of reconstruction to actually make them so they would turn. I think somebody's done it. You know, it's not impossible, but it would take a lot of work. And the interior, I tried to get a shot of, but it was going to require disassembling half of the model to get any shot of the inside. It does have a really cool, fully decked out interior. It's just impossible to get a shot of. So maybe look at, well, I'll put up Lego's official image of the interior. There, now you see what it looks like. I just couldn't shoot it because I didn't want to take the whole thing apart. Because it looks so cool, I want to keep it displayed. It also comes with 2 figures. Everyone was really excited to give the Heath Ledger Joker. He's really cool. And then Batman. You might recognize him from a certain little animated short that just came out not too long ago.
For some reason, I'm against you now, so we're going to fight.
That's the one I actually used. I can't really say enough about it. It gets a full 5 out of 5 Nerdlies. Quite enthusiastic. Thumbs up. Now let's take a look at some recently featured MOCs. What do you get when you mix steampunk, cars, trains, and a little black magic? You get this beast, which builder Lino Martins calls Lucifer's Advocate, and I call totally awesome. It's the holidays, and that means yummy treats, like these delicious offerings from Cost Bricks, although I can't recommend eating these particular ones. Chris McVeigh has added 2 new brick sketch characters to his Rudolph collection, Bumble the Abominable Snowman, and my favorite, Yukon Cornelius. Well, that about does it for this episode of BrickNerd. Please subscribe, follow us on Twitter and Instagram, like us on Facebook, and visit us at BrickNerd.com. Thanks for watching, and happy holidays.
Trust me, you do not want to be on my naughty list. Does this cape make me look fat?